Prashant Sharma ji is Chief Technical Officer at Zydus Life Sciences, one of the largest life science companies in the world. So it is really our pleasure and privilege to have you in this conversation. Thank you for taking the time out, sir.
Thank you.
Also, Prashant Sharma ji has a very long and successful career in Zydus Life Sciences. He has a very multi-dimensional career spanning procurement and supply chain, IT, and HR. So we would like to gain some insights about the changing nature of pharma industry because you have a multi-dimensional view of the industry. Let me ask you, sir, about the other side of the pharma business, which is the machinery manufacturers. They have contributed a lot to the growth of Indian pharma industry, making it what it is today in terms of volume, speed, productivity, efficiency. What is your view on this contribution of this industry? Where are they headed in terms of culture and climate of innovation?
First of all, I would like to take this opportunity to thank all the Indian machinery manufacturers, their partners. Right, a lot of what we're able to do for our patients is because we're able to marry fantastic product development processes with fantastic manufacturing and testing processes, and the latter two need good equipment. Right, and obviously, all of this, the bedrock of this is good people capability building. Right? And I think if I'm not wrong, the Indian pharma equipment industry is growing by around 15 to 20%. It's a very healthy growth, which means that there is good acceptance of the Indian equipment manufacturers by the Indian pharma industry. But I'm also sure that it's also backed by good amount of exports. Having said that, I think somewhere the partnership needs to be better between the pharma industry and the pharma machinery manufacturers. I would want to push our partners in the Indian pharma equipment industry, right, to benchmark with the best in the world. Right? Obviously, we would be proudest when we are able to rely only and essentially on Indian pharma equipment manufacturers. We don't have to look at any machinery, right? That would be a dream for the Indian pharma industry. Having said that, it's a fact that for some critical operations, we do rely on imported equipment, despite the best intent to collaborate to buy from the Indian pharma industry.
We are seeing a lot of automation built into pharma processing machineries as well as in the process packaging lines. So do you feel that the professionals in the industry, the emerging talent, is automation compatible? They are trained to use these machines. They understand the conceptual, the way these machines are built. What is your perspective on that?
What automation does in today's world is it allows us to become more efficient, which means you are able to build more affordable medicines for the patients and therefore grow better. Right? So automation, low cost and high end both, a combination of both, will help us give better quality and better cost medicines to our patients. I think that's a belief. Now, with that belief, I think industry has also established that automation will never ever be a challenge to growth in jobs. But once you're settled, right, that this is not going to take away my job, I think people are very, very open. And it is our job to ensure that people are trained very well. Automation aids, right? So what it means is that it gives the operator more free time to upgrade his own role, because rather than having to spend multiple interventions in a machine which is not highly automated, now he can simply run a machine. The machine is running smoothly. He may then be able to actually spend more time on the batch record, and observing the product, etc., etc. So it actually upgrades his role, and we're looking at how to ensure that the role of the operator and supervisor merges.
Do you feel that our trade fair, Pharma Pro Pack, ILE, Anacon, Analytica, Anacon India, are platforms where all the stakeholders come together? So if you've had some experience at our shows or the role of trade shows in general, how important are these platforms for your business, sir?
Very important. They're as important for us as they are for the exhibitors, right? For us, it's under one roof that two things happen. One, obviously, we network with other pharma colleagues, but very importantly, we get to see the latest in the technology. We have you catch people not in a sales pitch mode, right? But they are they're in a proud moment trying to showcase the latest technology, the latest advancements. So you are also looking at a machine much more up close, right? So I think I think somewhere every equipment manufacturer also sees and benchmarks other people, what are they exhibiting. So there's some kind of healthy competition which also gets created. Uska stall is by better, my stall is better, etc., etc. I've got the latest equipment. Sometimes you will find people are apologetic. They'll explain to you why have they not got their best machine to be displayed there, because they've seen somebody else has got the latest equipment display, etc. So these are fantastic networking opportunities, fantastic learning opportunities for us, as I'm sure they're also for the exhibitors, because they also get to meet all the customers who are there, not for a half an hour, 45 minutes meeting, but they're there with a focused mind for those 2, 3, 4 days, with an intent to spend time working with the equipment manufacturers, looking at the machines, the technology, etc. So these are good platforms.
One piece of advice, with years of experience in procuring machines, one piece of advice for the pharma companies who will come to our show to buy machines, and one advice for the people who make those machines. What kind of mindset or attitude should they bring to the show?
So I think those who are into the manufacturing side, improve lead times, partner contracts and partnerships which go beyond just selling the machine. I think the first year of selling the machine is the most important after the qualification, wherein we would like to see better presence of the manufacturer, equipment manufacturer on the shop floor, training and hand-holding operators and supervisors to ensure that they've fully understood the machine and they're fully exploiting the machine for its entirety, for the entire features that the machine is capable of. Right? Otherwise, it's easy to blame this machine cannot do that, because training is not a one-day effort. It's a continuous effort. So I would like to see that. And in today's context, especially machines which are easier to clean, consuming less water with less environmental footprint, because cleaning is now a very, very big focus area for the entire industry. Automation, cleaning, and again, the other thing is I would say machines should come with an X number of years of software warranty, because the industry slightly is baffled, right, when the huge upgrade costs on the software. So I would like the industry to offer a 5-year, 10-year package on all the upgrades being a part of the equipment itself. To the pharma equipment buyers, that is the pharma industry, my only input would be, I think it's important that as an industry, there are forums when we can sit representatives of the industry from both sides and agree on the features that we would like to see, right? So that if those are standardized to an extent possible, hopefully the lead times will come down. You can have more parts in your inventory. And today it sometimes takes 5 months, 6 months, 8 months, 10 months to deliver equipment. And that doesn't allow us to service the surging demand, because in many markets, the demand shifts very, very quickly. So we would want to collaborate with the pharma equipment manufacturers to lower the cycle times, and we would want to happily play a role in that.